What's going on, YouTube fam? Today, we're gonna go over pretty much a Euro US dollar breakdown, and I'm gonna show you some of the trades that I took this past week, guys. All right. So without further ado, let's get started. Again, this is the Euro US dollar pair. And let's get started with this now. I'm gonna break down the structure for you guys. For one, we have our bullish move, right? That's our full bullish move. And let me go ahead and change this color for you guys because I don't like white. Let's do we'll do red. Nah, we'll do blue. All right. So, all right, we have our impulse move here, all right, guys? Now, we have our overall correction. So let me go ahead and draw your correction. All right. And if you guys know about wave theory and stuff like that, I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and point out the label. I'll go ahead and label the waves for you guys. So we have X, A, B, C. And at the C point, guys, I actually bought. And this is pretty complicated, guys. You guys might think you understand it, but it's very complicated when it comes down to this. You really have to focus and really study this. I've been studying this for years, so I'm pretty much well rounded. Pretty much I bought down here at the bottom of the overall structure, all right, and I wrote it to about the top of here. So let's go ahead and calculate those pips. Set a buy limit here. So I caught about a good 100 pip move. Not bad. I closed out around here. Now I'm going to show you guys where I sold it at. Now, I sold it right around here, right? From this structure. And if you guys don't know what this is, I'll go ahead and point it out to you. Head and shoulders pattern. All right, guys? Boom, right? So you see that? Now, what I look for, guys, is, my impulse corrective move, right? So what happened here? Impulse correction. And I sold it. Simple, guys. Simple, simple, simple. Again, head and shoulders pattern here. And I sold it around here, guys. All right. Now, that's the trade that I took. And let me go ahead and calculate those pips. That was about a good 61 pip move. So not bad. Overall, 161 pips just from those two moves, guys. It was pretty much a light week this week for me, guys. But I just wanted to point that out for you guys. Let me go to another currency pair. Um, and pretty much where I sold at, right? I sold on the New Zealand Japanese yen pair. I'm gonna go ahead and draw that pattern out for you guys. All right, so let me see if I can go ahead and draw that a little bit longer, that top trend line. Perfect. All right, so now you don't have to draw that pattern. I just do it. That's just my style of trading. But really, I really was paying attention to this. All right, that top out. Now, some other traders may have seen this. Impulse, corrective move, right, guys? And it could go to the upside, right? But I took my chance, and really what I did was I waited for my confirmation, right? Because for one, I already drew that pattern. I already drew this pattern, guys, right? So I already knew what was going to happen from the market nature. Next, I didn't just enter in, but I did take in consideration that it was a top out here. And what I waited for was my famous impulse and corrective move, and I sold it. And it wasn't a big move. Right here, this would be the impulse move and a correction. It wasn't a big move. I sold under here. Let's go ahead and calculate those pips. Again, it was not a big move for me. It was about a good 30 pips or so. Wasn't major. Closed out around here, around this area right there. So yeah, that was my trade for New Zealand JPY. Now I'm gonna go to my other trade that I took. All right, so I took this trade also. This was for the British Australian. Drew this out there. Now, what I did was I waited for an impulse and corrective move. Simple, guys, right? So again, impulse, correction. Right, guys? And let's go ahead and let's redo that. Let's redo this here. So we have draw a trend line there. And we have our nice impulse and corrective move. Simple as can be. We have our impulse move from here. Boom. That was a second touch on the trend line here. Go ahead and highlight that for you guys. One touch, two touch. All right, guys? So we can definitely see this impulse move go down to the downside for that third touch right here, right? So we just gotta keep that in mind, and that could be a freebie for you guys if you guys want to take that trade for next week. You definitely can. Me personally, I probably won't take it, and just keep in mind, guys, this won't just completely drop like that, right? It won't just completely drop like that, guys. What's gonna happen is you're gonna have a little bit of playing around here, and then it may just go ahead and form that other right side of that. Maybe this can be an M, and it can just go ahead and drop. So overall, this can be just like a double top formation, and it could fall, right? So again, we have to keep that in mind. Do not just enter into it just because I said it. Just wait for the perfect confirmation, because for you to just enter a sell here, you may get hit out. All right, guys. So just be mindful for that. Now, back to my entry. So impulse move correction. Now we can go ahead and label it if you want to. Again, this is how I trade. X. A. B. And then we have our C right here. Boom. All right, guys. You guys know I actually took two trades on this, guys. What I did was I bought down here at the C point. I bought down there, and I had another buy at the break of the pattern. So it was two trades in all. Pretty cool. We can go ahead and calculate those pips. For my first trade, take profits was to the left. Look left because the markets does leave clues. That was a good 100 pips, guys. So a good in total 261 pips for me this week, guys. It was a light week. It was okay. So yeah, it was a 102 pip move. Well, I would say that was 102 pips. My other one, sorry about that, it was not 261. We'll go ahead and calculate my other one here. So it was about a good 300 or so pips this week, guys. So again, I look for simple moves. Let me go ahead and zoom in on this for you guys in a lower time frame so you guys can see it better. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. So that's pretty much what I looked for, and this kind of looks similar to this, just to make it a little bit clearer for you guys. That is exactly what this is. Impulse correction, XABC, boom, went out. All right, guys. Again, I'm giving you guys a ton of knowledge, guys. This is me. This is my personal strategy. I have different strategies, but I'm just showing you some of the strategies that I do take, guys. So if you can just like and subscribe, you guys. There's gonna be a ton of more videos like this. I really want to help the Forex community because there's so many scammers out there. It's just so crazy. I really just I don't know anything about it anymore, guys. I've gotten scammed in the past years ago, and I just don't want you guys to get scammed. My course is in a link below, is in the description below if you guys want to register. Again, I'm not here to promote it. It's just in the link below if you do want to register for it. And pretty much that would be it. Again, let me just go to one more. U.S. oil. Now, so what we have here is a double bottom, and then we have our impulse and corrective move XABC. Now, again, this is kind of tricky. I don't really necessarily trade oil because, for one, this looks like a M formation, and it may go back down and pretty much break through this and touch the trend line again. But if it doesn't, what I'm going to wait for, because the markets are closed, is that simple impulse corrective move, and I'll go ahead and buy it. So simple as that, guys. Nothing major. My trading is simple. I don't complicate anything with all these lines and these EMAs. I don't do any of that. I'm pure market nature, pure market structure. As you guys can see, I don't even need all these trend lines. I can just look at the charts, guys. All right, and that's what I try to teach you guys in my course below. So again, guys, this is Lamont. Please rate and subscribe. Thank you guys for the support. And again, you guys can join my Telegram group. I do drop some of my analysis in there from time to time. But please don't look for it as a signal service, guys. I do not give out signals, guys. I really want you guys to learn this, because this is definitely going to be beneficial in the long run. All right, guys. So thank you guys for all the support. Remember, sky's the limit. Checking out.